Hi, welcome to Automation Testing.in. In this video, we are going to discuss about generating Vigo reports. And the prerequisites to generate the Vigo reports are JDK should be installed in your machine, and TestNG should be installed or added in the Eclipse. Means Java should be installed in the machine and TestNG should be added in the Eclipse. Now, the steps to follow to generate the reports. The first step is you have to create an account in their official site, Vigo Reports site. Okay, that is vigoreports.io. And then once you log into that, create an account and log into that site, you have to create a project. Then you have to download the Vigo Reports TestNG jar file, and then you have to create a configuration file. Okay, you have to generate a configuration file. It will contain the project key and repository directory. This is the repository directory and project key you have to configure in the configuration file. How you will create the configuration file? You just use this command in the terminal, otherwise your command prompt, then it will generate configuration file automatically. And it will contain project key and repository directory as empty. You have to fill those values. Now we will see how to get the project key and repository directory. Then you have to start Vigo bot TestNG, means you have to start the Vigo report. For that you have to use this command to start the Vigo report. Means once you start this one, it will start listening to your test suite execution, then it will create a report. Now you execute your test suite. Okay, once you start the Vigo reports, then you have to execute your test suite. Then once after completion of your suite execution, you just log into your account and see the report in your project. Okay, these are the steps to follow to generate the reports. Now we will see all these things practically how we can do. Now we'll go to Vigo Reports site. This is the site, vigoreport.io. Okay, vigoreport.io. Once you go here, you can find integration tab. If you go here, you can see TestNG, Cucumber, JVM. If you go to the TestNG, here you can find the configuration how to do. Download this jar file. You can download the jar file from here. If you just click here, it will download the jar file, Vigo report jar file, and generate the configuration file, and go to the configuration file and fill up these values, this project key and repository directory. Okay, you can see that here project key and repository directory. From where you will get these things, I'll show you where to get these values, and start the Vigo bot TestNG using this command. Okay, these are the steps. Now you will for the first time means you have to sign up. Okay, you just click sign up and give your name and email, your company name, password, and sign up. I already have an account, so I'll go to that, and I have an account. Log into Vigo report. Okay, I have logged into this account. I have some projects. If you click here projects, you will find the projects. Now we'll create a project. These are the previous projects. Now if you want to create a project, you just click on new project. Okay, project name, I'll say Vigo report demo. You can give some description that sample report for Vigo, something like that, and go back. Sorry, this one I have to save Vigo report demo, some demo to show. See, edit project. You see that Vigo report demo here. See here you can see Vigo report demo. Okay, now if you click here, edit. If you click this edit button, you can see that project key here. Okay, you can see project key here. This is the project key. You have to copy this one and you have to paste this one to in the configuration file. This is the location, and go back, and as we discussed in the previous video that it will generate once it generates the report, it will send it to your email ID, means your default email ID. Otherwise you can configure your own email IDs. If you click here settings, you see here the settings. Okay, if you go to this settings, you see mail triggers. Okay, you have option called trigger 1, trigger 2, trigger 3, and here you have send all mails to admin. See, you have a toggle button, you can on and off. If you off, it will not send the reports. Otherwise, if you on this one, send all mails to admin. And apart from that, you can configure your email IDs here. Okay, and send mails all time. You have an option called send mails all time. Otherwise, you can configure like pass greater than these many tests, fail greater than these many tests. You can write some conditions. Otherwise, if you click here, send mails all time, means whatever it might be, it will send the mails to your mail ID. And by default, if you on this one, it will send all the mails to your mail ID, admin mail ID, which you log into this account. Okay, and now we have to create a configuration file. Okay, before that you have to download this one. Sorry, if you go to vigoreport.io, you see, you go to test.ng and click here. Okay, this is the location. From here you can download the jar file. Okay, I have already downloaded that, and now we will see the where it has downloaded. And if I go to this location, sorry, if I go to this location, you see how I have a project called Selenium. In that Selenium, you have a folder called Vigo Reports. In that Vigo Report, I have placed this Vigo bot test.ng. The version is 0.0.4 is the current version. Okay. Now what I'll do, you have to go to particular Vigo Report folder to create the configuration file. Now what I'll do, I'll drag this one to my command prompt. Okay, now I have in the Vigo Reports. Okay, otherwise if it is this is Mac machine, if you go for Windows, you just go to that particular folder. Okay, now what I need to do, I have to type this command. What is that command? To java-jar, java, capital Java -jar. Now I have to give the this one. You just copy this jar file name and go to your terminal, paste here. Now space -init. Okay, java-jar, give your jar file name and -init and hit enter. It will generate the, see here you can find Vigo config JSON file. Okay, it will generate this file by default in the current project folder. Now you just open this one. Okay, you just open this one. You can find here project key and report directory. You see here project key and report directory. Now you have to fill these values. Project key anyhow you will get it from here. Login. go to the Vigo report demo, edit, you copy it from here, copy and go to your config file, Control V. Okay, this is the project key. Now what is report directory? From where you will get the report directory. Now what I'll do, I'll go to Eclipse. I have a project called Vigo Reports, and then I'll create a sample class. I'll say Vigo report demo. Okay, and finish. And this is my testng class. I'll say test public void. I'll write code to execute first. Okay, anyhow we have to write some code to execute. Now I'll say public void first test. Okay, first test I'll import the test. I have to add a testng library. Now I'll add this testng annotation from the testng. Now what I'll do, I'll write some assert dot assert equals, I'll write like Krishna, and I'll write like Sakinala. Now both the values are not equal. I want to print something in the console. What I'll say, assert failed as the both the values are not equal. Okay, if something goes wrong, it will print this value. Now what I'll do, I'll take one more test, second test. Okay, I'll take second test. In the second test I'll write assert dot assert equals, and I'll say both the values same, Krishna and Krishna. Now it will not, anyhow it will not print the values. Okay, this is one thing. Now I'll take two more classes. Okay, now I'll take two more classes. This is third test, and this is fourth test. Okay, third test and fourth test. Now if I go here in the third, I'll say assert true, and I'll give one condition like 1 greater than 0. Okay, and then say I don't need to, the reason is it is anyhow past test case, no need to mention this one. And the same way I'll say, I'll copy paste this one in the fourth test, and I'll mention the error message that assert failed as the condition is false. Okay, one is not, I'll say 1 less than 0. 1 is not less than 0, right? Then it will fail and it will print this. This is my sample test case which I want to execute. Now if you execute this one normally, run as testng test, it will execute in the console. You see it got executed. Now why I executed this one means, if you go here, if you refresh this one now after execution, refresh, you can see a folder called test output. Okay, now we need this folder path. Okay, go to the properties, you copy this one, copy this one. Now you go to your config file. This is the report directory path. This way you have to get this one. I have copy pasted here. Okay, you just save this one. the project key you will get it from your project from the vigoreport.io, and the report directory it from your Eclipse test output directory. Okay. Now you go to your vigoreport.io, and now you copied this one from this one, and you got the report directory. Now what we need to do, we need to go to terminal once again, and now what we need to do, we have to run this jar file. Okay, you just go previous command we just given till init, right? You just remove the init, java-jar vigobot testng 0.0.4.jar, and just hit enter. Okay, vigobot is trying to identifying you using the project key and report directory. Now what it will do, you see here vigobot is launched. Now you can play with the automation code. You see here vigobot is launched. Now you can play with the automation code. Okay, now you can execute your test. Now what I'll do, I'll go to Eclipse. Now I will run this code, run as testng test. Okay, it is executing. If you go here and see, it got executed. Once it completes, you can find something in the terminal. Okay, see 330, some 330 vigobot trying to connect to the Vigo world, and build one reached successfully on Vigo world, and you can find this information in this URL. Okay, I'll copy this one. I'll go to here, and what I'll do, this one, I'll paste this one and hit enter. Now you can see that you see build one Vigo report demo project. Vigo report demo project. This is the build one. This is the output. How many test cases for how many tests? Total test 2, fail 2, total 4, and this is default suit. It took 319 milliseconds kind of information. You can get all this information. Otherwise, you go to Vigo report, you click on Vigo report demo, you see that build one. Instead of taking that URL, you directly log into your account and go to the project. You can say build one. Okay, pass 50% pass, failed test cases 2, total 4, 319 milliseconds, and this is the build one. If you click on this one, you can find the information that, say, module statistics default site, and you can see module summary of build one, total pass fail in the form of bar chart, and if you go to default suit, you can find build default suit. You can find here first test failed. The reason is assert failed as both values are not equal. Expected Sakinala, but it is Krishna. And the fourth test is also failed, that is expecting true, but it is false. Assert failed as condition is false. And the second test is pass, and third test is pass, nothing to print. Okay, this one you can get the information also like this, exact failed test case. And now what I will do, I'll execute once again the same test case, run as testng test. It is executing, it completed. If you go to your terminal, now it will show that, see 330, I'm not sure what is 330, but it will give once again, and it will give the build to information here. Otherwise, go to your projects. See, you can see 2 builds now. If you click build to, it took only 118 milliseconds, sorry, and you'll get the same information. Go to this one. You see build versus time, last 9 builds it will give, and the previous one 319 milliseconds, and the current is 118 milliseconds. And if you go to, you see, you can see the bar chart, build 1, build 2, and you can see the pie chart. Okay, this way you can get different kind of information. And what I'll do, go to this standard. See, this way you can find the information. Okay, you can compare these builds. It took 118 milliseconds, it took 39 milliseconds, something like that. And we discussed that, right? It will send the report to your mail ID. I logged into my mail ID. You can see Vigo. It will the name is Vigo, and you can say Vigo report demo build 2 need to focus. Vigo report build 1 need to focus. Okay, these are the previous when I practiced, and this is the now we executed. If you click here, you see Vigo report demo build 1, the pass, when it is started, when it is failed, and the default suit 319 milliseconds. Go back and click here. It took 118 milliseconds, which we saw in the. This way you can get the mail, and you directly log into your machine, and you can find the report. Okay, this is mail ID, and here you can find this one. What else? This way, that steps like create an account, log into that one, create a config file, you get the project key, and what do you say, repository directory, and write the code. Just start it from your command prompt and execute your test suite and log into your account, and you can see the report. This way you can configure Vigo reports into your Selenium, and you just write the test suite. You just execute your test suite and log into your account and find the report. This way you can get this information. That's all in this video. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to Automation Testing channel, and please like us at our Facebook page.